Guys, welcome back to another video. This is Z, and you can call me Z, of course, the host of this channel. Like you guys read the title, in today's video we'll be continuing this series on the zodiac signs in character. Yes, finally. Yep, because I know you guys thought that I stopped this series because I haven't been making videos on the series for quite a while. I blame myself for that. But yeah, today is Virgo. Finally, the sixth sign. We're at the halfway mark. We'll be asking Virgo 11 questions about their sign and their sign's identity, of course, and I'll be playing Virgo. A little fun twist for you guys.
Oh yes.
Enjoy the video, like this video, subscribe, click that bell, and obviously don't forget to share because I'm obviously one of the greatest channels on this platform. And yeah, enjoy. See you guys. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. That's some good information. Oh, I'm on? Okay. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, hey guys. Just tuck this out of the way. Yeah. We'll get you out of here. This is an amazing book. It's on some emotional stimulation whenever you feel too hyper. Yeah. I love this book, by the way. It's a very dear book in my heart. But yeah, okay, we're starting. Okay, I'm so sorry. So I'm Virgo. As you guys all know, I'm the sixth sign in the zodiac, and I'm basically the maiden. I'm the sign of purity. I'm the sign of analyzation. I like to critique things, some people might say. A lot of the signs might say I'm judgy, which can't really blame them in a way. I mean, I do have a great eye for detail. They're just jealous. Think of me as just, I like to focus on the specifics. I'm very in the detail. I like to focus on what can be fixed. You know what I mean? I just don't look at things and be like, just go on with things. I'm sort of a workaholic. Some might even say I'm a hypochondriac, which they're also not wrong. But hey, I mean, a lot of us get crazy from time to time, right? And I mean, like, all I'm trying to do is just like, I'm just really obsessed with like my working, like my very organized, very methodical. I like to keep my working space in check. Although times when my working space does get out of hand, oh my god, I go crazy. I go absolutely crazy. It's like the most hyper and energetic I've like ever been. Like, it's just so frustrated around that time. Some might say I do come across as like shy at first, which is true. I do carry this nervousness with me. It's all because I'm just always up for like, I guess, like seeking things out, like checking like what needs to be fixed. It's just what I do. You know, I love to help others as well. Like, that's basically my sign. Some might say that's even my love language, acts of service, which is true. I definitely say that I'm very kind by nature though, and I will not hesitate to help someone like in a heartbeat, which is something that some signs don't agree with. It's true though. It is true. I'm very kind. You can come up to me and you could ask me what to do, like with anything. I don't show very kindly to unkept people, so if you come to me unkept, then how can I help you? You know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I mean? So I prefer if you're like, you know, kept in yourself, well kept in yourself. But hey, honestly, now I think about it, I mean, being around unkept people isn't actually the worst thing because I'm actually I'm a sign of service. And so if you're a little bit unkept, I'm able to like, you know, guide you towards the right way, the right path of like being like, you know, kept in yourself or whatever. But I'm just a sign that just feels as if though if I'm in the aura or in the space of an unkept person or whatever, I just automatically just become, you know, I guess unkept in myself. I just need to be around cleanliness, you know what I mean? I'm just a sign of high purity. I'm a sign of over critiquing. I always overly critique myself, over analyze myself. I do the same with other signs. I try to help other signs. That is my job in the zodiac. And so when people get offended by me being overly judgy in a sense, I kind of brush it off and shake it off because I'm like, I mean, guys, hello. If it wasn't me in the zodiac, you guys probably wouldn't even know how to keep yourselves like well kept or whatever. So I mean, you kind of need me in a sense. I've got to be straight though. Sometimes I I think to myself, what if I'm a little bit too hard on people? You know, what if I'm just, my words or my thoughts are just overly harsh to them? What if I'm being too judgy? You could never be too clean or pure, could you? No, you can't. At least that's for me. But then again, I guess that's something I do really need to fix about myself. I never have much time to like, gel or have fun with the rest of the signs because I'm always just busy working. I mean, I'm always just in a rush and a surge of like energy because of like my work, and I need to get it done. I'm just always learning. I'm always over worrying. It's just something that I do. To me, it's kind of positive though. It is positive to me. It's good to over worry sometimes because I mean, like, that's what we all have anxiety for, anyways. Like, when people call me a hypochondriac, they'll just be like, well, I need my anxiety in a sense because how will I know? How can I be serious about my work and stuff? It's how I get work done. So it's extremely important for me, you know? You know what's funny though? The other signs, they say all these things about me, but they don't really know that I am actually the most insightful out of all of them. I mean, like, you have certain situations where, like, the other signs, they have a hard time. We like, play games, like, when we try to, like, pick out, like, which one is, like, different from the other. Like, like, say, like, an apple barrel, which one is the rotten one out of everything. Like, I'm always the first to guess it. Like I'm always the first. So like they don't understand that I am the most insightful and I pay more attention to detail than any of them. Honestly, when it comes to like games, visual games with me as a sign, like I just love them. Like I spy. I love like picking out different colors or whatever. Like hide and seek games or whatever. You know what I mean? Just games where I can really pick, choose, and refuse. You know what I mean? You could say that I look beyond the surface. Another thing you have to know about me, I'm very, very creative. A designer. I have a lot of fun with outfits. I have a lot of stuff fun with just like decorating. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite things to do, honestly. Also, as well, not to brag, I'm quite intelligent though, but I'm not really as boastful about it. Here's the thing: I'm much more subtle with it. Again, I like to direct my intelligence towards of needs of service. So whenever, oh my god, I get a thrill. Not to brag again, but I get a thrill when I get applause from like when I answer certain math equations or answer certain other questions that the other signs can't answer when they need my help, and honestly it makes me feel much better of a sign. So the biggest thing that pisses me off is gotta be when the other signs are sloppy. Oh my gosh, that kind of stuff like that just makes me want to take a fan and just or it just makes me want to pull up my hair, you know? Oh, but I cannot stand it when other signs be disgusting and sloppy and unkempt. It just, even seeing it, even thinking about it, just makes me extremely frustrated and angry. Another reason for me to act out like a hypochondriac. Other signs might think it as I'm just being dramatic, overly dramatic. But oh my gosh, I can't stand it. Just no, just don't come with me with that kind of stuff. I do not do very kindly. Yeah, I'm the maiden. It's also known as the virgin, which has nothing to do with anything sexual. Basically, the virgin is just talking about purity and cleanliness, because it's keeping virginity, keeping innocence, you know what I mean, and keeping purity. So basically, the maiden symbolizes acts of service, because that's the wheat that the maiden's holding. That symbolizes giving. Purity wise and more cleanlier wise for the virgin, symbolizing like this woman. I basically is saying how my sign represents, I guess, beauty in a sense. Beauty as in, I guess, overly critiquing myself, making sure I'm well put together. I dressing how I dress is well, how my overall identity to others is well kept. Just like, I guess, the acts of a woman. It's gotta be cleaning day. Yes, cleaning day makes me always so happy. If you don't know what cleaning day is, it's basically when me and all the other signs, we go out one day and we just clean up everything. Like, we clean up all our mess and stuff like that. They clean up their sloppiness, which always makes me so happy because afterwards I could just relax and enjoy the cleanliness. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much. The other signs aren't so happy to do it, but I'm always more than happy to do it 1,000 times. I love to clean. I have a little bit of OCD as well, but it's worth it. It's worth it because it keeps everything in here clean. Yes, my ruler is good old little Mercury, and we all know about that. That symbolizes transportation, communication, how you read, how you write, how you talk to people, how you articulate your speech. Actually, Mercury is where I get a lot of my acts of service skills from. If it wasn't for Mercury, I'd probably just be like this crazy OCD, hypochondriac, workaholic person who just stays to themselves. Yeah. But because of Mercury's rulership, now I can channel these OCD and over worrying and organize abilities and direct them towards other people by my communication skills and everything like that. So I gratefully thank Mercury for ruling my sign for that. A lot of people do get it very, very confused between me and Gemini, though. Even though, like, we're very, very, like, there's a huge, stark difference between me and Gemini. Don't get me and him confused. We're both ruled by Mercury, but the difference is that Gemini is air and I'm earth. And so he's much more communicative than I am, much more of the social butterfly, whereas I'm not. He usually likes to talk to people as much more. He gels with the other signs a lot more. He's more confident. He's more out there. He's willing to make new friends than me. I'm usually to myself because I usually like to work a lot. At the same time, like I said, the way I do it, I always directed needs of help. Like you heard, I am Earth. So just like Capricorn and Taurus, who are my best buddies, we're all about solidity. We're all practical. I'd say that we pay more attention. That we definitely pay more attention to the details, unlike the rest of the signs. It's all about what can be used, not exactly what just looks nice, even though it's also a part of us. But it's just all about what is the use of this thing. And so it's all about building a well foundation for us so we can succeed in life, to sustain our life and to sustain the lives of others. The only difference between Taurus, me, and Capricorn is that Taurus focuses much more on showering people with affection with their gifts that they buy. It's much more paying attention to love and to someone they truly care about. Taurus is much more possessive than me. And then Capricorn is much more, I guess he's much more of a workaholic than I am. He's very, very serious, like extremely serious. He does not have time to be talking to anybody. He just gets down to business. He loves being controlled. That is also a problem with me too. But like me, I usually like to just focus again a lot more on the details. You know what I mean? Direct towards service is what I do. I guess I just like to focus on what can be fixed. I like to look at the deeper picture so I can like make it into something that I see as fitting. Definitely an introvert because, well, come on, most of the time I stay to myself. I don't have time to be talking to anybody. I just need time to settle in, soothe myself. I meditate a lot because I need it, because I'm just always working all the time, always up on my toes. And so much more of an introvert because I ain't got no time to be wasting. I need to get down to business and I need to start working. And so it is what I do. Like I said, my best buddies are Taurus and Capricorn. We understand each other like from the get-go. It's like, I'd say, I guess I have a little bit more of a harder time understanding Capricorn because he's much more stern and serious than me and Taurus. We also get along. We're like siblings at this point. Other than like my Earth family, I'd say that I guess I get along with the water signs a little bit too, like Pisces, because we both like to read. We both have great imaginations, although I'm much more logical in a sense, whereas she's a lot more just in her fantasy worlds or whatever. And I guess I do get along really well with Gemini because, well, come on. We are both ruled by Mercury, so he's intelligent, I'm intelligent. We like to bounce off ideas and bounce off things like that from one another from time to time. So it's really, really, really good that we get to do that because that's just the transportation and communication that we have with each other. I also have the same thing with Aquarius as well. I really understand like him with all this like, things about rights for the world or whatever. I'm not I don't really care much about that, but yeah, I understand his quick-wittedness, that side of him. He's more of an introvert though. He likes to stay to himself, although he's much more to himself than I am. My least favorite though is gotta be I don't like I don't like Leo. I can't stand Leo. So annoying. I mean, I bet you like the rest of the signs already done told you this. They don't like Leo because like he thinks that he's always so good, better than other people. He has such a big ego. Like who does he think he is? Like come on, and you can tell him that I said that. I don't care. Honestly, my biggest problem I'd probably say is just my tendency to be overly critical of others from time to time. And I actually promise to fix that in the future about myself. I feel like I could be a little bit too much on others and it's not their fault. I need to start just, being more constructively critical of others instead, be more positive, and yeah, that's it.